TheHardCast. It's time for another vengefully sacred episode of TheHardCast. I'm your host, Chris, and today I'm joined by Lewis.
I like that railing. Aw.
Tonight's review/discussion is about the 1966 Japanese samurai kaiju classic, Daimajin, directed by Kimiyoshi Yasuda and written by Tetsuo Yoshida, starring Miwa Takada and Yoshihiko Oyama. On a mountain top in Japan rests a giant stone statue. There it sits, as if observing the world around it in a detached silence. A cold, unmoving guardian of the valley below, but evildoers beware. For whenever the oppressed cry to the heavens for salvation and innocent lives are threatened by the seeds of evil, the stone champion of justice will awaken and punish those who do not believe in his power. He is the spirit of vengeance and the wrath of God given form. He is Daimajin. So, Lewis, did Daimajin teach you that evil warlords should change their ways before wrathful justice is delivered upon them? Or were you a victim of the sneaky, angry god reach-around?
I'm sorry, but that description that you gave was, I don't know, it just seemed so
over
DVD
the top?
Box. Maybe.
So very much ADV out-of-print DVD box?
Yes, it sounded so much like that.
Going for $232 brand new? Check your Amazon now.
But, in order for us to tell the story, we have replaced the character's name with job titles.
Right, to keep it simple, because we are idiots when it comes to remembering Japanese names.
Yes. I'd like to introduce now the Lord of the land.
Of the valley, the peaceful valley.
Yes. In the beginning of the movie, you're shown a picture of the Lord. There's like
well, after the credits roll, and they say all that crap about it being based on a true story and all that.
Mm-hmm. Yes. They're facing like a couple of earthquakes, and they go to the village where they're doing a ritual for Daimajin.
Right.
Pretty much to keep him at bay, to keep him protecting them, but not become vengeful and like trample through the city.
Right, so that he'll stay in his stone form.
Exactly. Because you're told, but this actually comes later in the movie, that Daimajin has two faces. The protector and then the vengeful.
Yeah, the vengeful, angry god.
Mm-hmm. Now, going back to the castle, the Lord is there, and he's telling his two kids, the prince and princess, as they'll be referred to from here on.
Yes.
To relax, that Daimajin is not going to wake up. These earthquakes are nothing. While in the other room, the evil warlord is preparing to take over and kill his entire family. As they're walking through the castle, bam, they come into contact with the evil lord.
They kind of get ambushed.
Yes, from all sides.
They get butt rushed.
Exactly. These guys aren't playing around.
Although they are terrible shots with arrows.
Yes, they are. They go, and the fighting starts.
But we have to mention that even though it is a samurai movie with lots of swords, the sword fights are not the reason to watch the movie. There's really not that much choreography going on. It's okay, it gets the job done, but it's not the reason to watch it.
We should probably state that the movie was made in 1966. When you think about the sword fight, remember when it was made.
Yeah.
You know, there are limitations.
But also, there's been stuff that was out in the 60s or even the 50s, like the samurai stuff like Seven Samurai and all that. Don't really compare it to that too much. Story-wise, it's, I wouldn't say quite on the same level, but it is a decent samurai movie if you just look at it that way.
It's a solid story.
Right.
The Lord and his number one vassal kind of run back to get the kids to run away.
They're trying to escape the onslaught.
Exactly. The number one vassal, his name is Kogente. What he does is he takes the two kids, he tries to flee the castle. Pretty much the Lord stays behind and dies.
Yeah. They run into some other vassals who were loyal as well to the original warlord. They make a pact while in a burning building that in 10 years' time, if they're still alive, to come back and restore the prince as the lord, I guess, because technically the bloodline would continue.
Yes. They make that pact. They do a diversion, and then, bam, Kogenta and the two kids get on a horse and run away.
And they go to his aunt's place. She's the priestess, the head priestess, the one who knows all the rituals and everything concerning Daimajin.
But before that happens, before they actually get to the aunt, their ritual is interrupted by the henchman of the evil lord, because he's not...
I would have been pissed if I paid...